second here. Drop in the chat where you're joining from. So excited to see all the enthusiasm. Let's go, guys.
Yeah, you play by the rules. Now it's time to break them. FinancePro, this ain't business, it's a movement. Clocked in, sold dreams, pay dues, no peace. Bills up, hope down, feeling trapped, on lease. But now I see the play and I'm calling the audible. Exit the matrix, I'm unstoppable, phenomenal. No contracts, no cap, I'm streaming my life back. TV pay, wireless slave, now watch me pivot the stack. Top wireless towers, unlimited power. Power, keep my number, cancel whenever, I'm higher than ever. Break the system, we don't comply. Turn the savings to riches, watch us multiply. 4 streams, one dream, rise like the tide. FinancePro, July 4th, we ride, say legacy, legacy. No more debt, turn 3 into freedom, yeah, you bet. It's the wave, the code, the glow up plan. We ain't just agents, we the wealth making fam. Wellness unlocked, no games, no gate, virtual docs, real care, no insurance to fake. 99 solo, 199 fam. Chiropractic align, feeling like damn. Saving, stacking heavy, over 1 mil strong. Restaurants, gas, hotels, all day long. Free to the 4th, that's a red alert. After that, price rise, don't say it didn't hurt. Live calls every night. Tools in your pocket. Your referral, you're rocking. Legacy loaded. One team, one plan, one legacy. One team, one plan. One team, one plan, one legacy. One team, one plan. How we break the system, we don't comply. Turning savings to riches, watch us multiply. 4 streams, one dream, rise like the tide. FinancePro, July 4th, we rise, say wealth. Stream on us. Hulu, Disney, Netflix, they pay for us. This the vibe, the tribe, the launch to fame. We ain't just affiliates, we changing the game. Mommy some bonus, hit 5 agents, 50 cash. Customers in, 25 in the stash. Pro 250, Netflix on tap. Pro 1K, not a whole bundle's back. 1 comp plan, 1 genealogy. International bag, trade passively. 3 get 3, turn freedom, T, then Joe K, residual, that's the legacy. The revolution's not coming. You're staring straight at it. No startup costs, no limits, no excuses. Welcome to FinancePro. Let's break the system.
You played by the rules, worked the long hours, paid the rising bills. And what did the system give you in return? Overcharged, overworked, undervalued. That ends now. It's time to exit the matrix and enter the FinancePro movement. Not a platform, not another app. A full-blown ecosystem designed to flip the script on everything they told you was normal. Welcome to your new normal. Streaming, done different. Live TV, no contracts, no nonsense. More content, less cost. Wireless, unchained. Unlimited plans, Tier 1 network. Lower bills, total control. Keep your number, cancel anytime. Pro wellness, real care. No insurance games, just better health at a price real people can afford. FinancePro savings, everywhere. Over 1 million deals, 800,000 plus hotels, restaurants, shopping, gas, travel. In your pocket, on demand. And right now, you get full access to FinancePro savings, 100% free until July 4th. No catch, no trial, no watered-down version. Just real power in your hands to save smarter, live freer, and earn like a pro. Because this isn't just a launch, it's a declaration of financial independence. We're not here to sell you a dream, we're here to give you the tools to live it. No startup cost, no risk, no limits. But there is one deadline, July 4th. When the doors close, the free ride ends, and the wave moves on without you. So ask yourself, are you ready to break the system or stay stuck in it? FinancePro, not just a company, a revolution, a new standard, the pro movement.
All right, all right, all right, guys. Welcome out. Happy Friday. You heard that correctly. This is the Finance Pro movement, and we are doing huge things with what we are about to share with you guys tonight. Whoever invited you to the call, you're going to want to thank them because let me tell you, what we have is unlike anything we have ever seen before in this space, and we are so excited to share the full opportunity with you this evening. Check it out, guys. Me and my business partner here, Eric Malysa, are big leaders in Finance Pro, and we've been here since the beginning. And why? We are rooted in vision and we are rooted in wanting to make a better tomorrow and help make impact within our communities that we've built throughout our years and years and years in this space. And we are seeing this vision so clearly more and more every day as this community continues to grow to over 13,000 members. And as we continue to see the momentum around a true legacy play. So before we get into Finance Pro, what it's all about, and all the bells and whistles, I want to introduce my business partner, Eric Malysa. Him and I, for the last 3 years, heavily have been working together. And we got to a point where we had been here, there, and everywhere, from real estate to passive investments to crypto, you name it. We were in a lot of different industries. And it got to the point where we kind of removed ourselves from these industries of network marketing, as well as traditional, passive income space because there was so much muck around it. It was so much things that just didn't sit right with us. A lot of people that were focused on greed, a lot of people where, you had to do impossible things to accomplish things and or systems that were set up to fail. But what we have here with Finance Pro has been not only set up for success over the last 2 years, doing billions of dollars in revenue as a business, as we now move out of the B2B space and into the consumer space, but it has a vision set for the future that you're going to want to be a part of after you hear what we have to go over tonight. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce Eric. Eric is a brilliant man. He's been putting together tons of systems, him and I, loves AI. He's going to talk about it tonight and how it's so important that we're all aware of. He's so good with AI. And what Eric and I are really great about is allowing people to have access to tools to help make their lives easier. So Eric, man that I'm happy to call my best friend, take it away, man. Say hello, and we'll get things rocking and rolling here tonight.
Thanks, Brian, and welcome everyone. I mean, it's a Friday night for some of you here, and you've chose to spend it with us. So we really appreciate that. And some, for you, it's Saturday morning or even close to afternoon. So really appreciate you coming here, and I think you're really going to find value. My background is information technology and engineering, 15 years in biomedical, 5 years in fintech. I had a small engineering IT company, always had been an entrepreneurial spirit, and also network marketing. I've done that for 20 years. I have an interest. I love connecting with people, and I love technology. So this is right up my alley. And I left corporate world 3 years ago. I didn't like what was going on in the world. I didn't like what was going on corporate, and there was a lot of things that just didn't sit well with me. And one being that you don't really get paid your value. You're paid to just enough so that you stay. You're not paid where you can actually be free. And I didn't feel like my value was seen. And certainly with the circumstances of those times, I was done. And I left, and I didn't know exactly where I was going, but I knew that it was somewhere I had a purpose, and that's what I was going to look for. So with Brian, 3 years ago, we set out and met lots of people, and famous people, people of royalty. It was really a venture. 2,000 Zooms, I think, actually 2,000 meetings, lots of Zooms, lots of in-person meetings. So an incredible journey, but ultimately it led us to Finance Pro, where Josh has built an amazing company in the B2B space, and was looking to build in the customer, space, especially globally. And that's where we come in, and we have these 4 verticals. So I do want to speak on the far as the 4 verticals and AI. AI is going to be taking over everything. I think you feel the presence now. Some of you may use ChatGPT. Whether you like it, or hate it, it's here. You're not going to get rid of it, and you just have to really kind of figure out how do you live in a world that has AI. And that's where I really recommend, regardless what you take from walking away today, is to if you don't learn AI and how to use it in your life, or you're going to be like self-sustainable and you're going to go away from the world and go farm or something and just hide out and just be self-sufficient. That's one thing. But I really recommend learning AI because it really has changed my life and up-leveled it in so many ways. It's pretty incredible. But with these four verticals, they're actually pretty well insulated from AI. And that what we have this company right now is probably the last of its kind, because probably within about 3 to 5 years, you're going to see about 30 to 50%, they're saying, of job displacement, and it could even be higher. But those are the figures. You can look them up. They do say that there's going to be new jobs created in this AI world, but those jobs have not been created yet. So I don't go on things that like just things that haven't happened. So I'm just kind of being very conservative here of going, okay, I need to guard myself for the future. And the future is with FinancePro right here. Josh Phelps has that vision, and I'm incredibly humbled and grateful to be walking with him on this journey, because he doesn't have an exit plan. And I asked him, I go, do you have an exit plan? He's like, I don't have an exit plan. I've got a legacy plan. And that legacy includes all of us. So I would, I'd really take the time and appreciate that you're going to hear it. You absolutely will 3 months from now, 6 months from now. But with that, Josh's character is that's another thing that I look at. He has an amazing character, and I've seen it tested under fire here. And so I know I'm with the right person to lead us into the future here. And I want to go to my business partner, Byron. He's got experience in operations, and he's scaled restaurants all across the Eastern Seaboard. And he has incredible eye for detail. He can look at the minutia of things and data points and put them all together in a way that I've rarely seen anybody that can do this. But he can just capture all those data points and have the perspective all around. And that just makes him a powerful business partner, and really glad to have him here with FinancePro. So with that, I'll let him take it away. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Eric. And yeah, just to echo, guys, we're at the stage in our career where we stepped away from the corporate world a few years back, and we only entertain things that are completely in alignment. And Josh and his vision for FinancePro is 100% in alignment for what we look for, because we're looking for sustainability at this point. We're done with the fly-by-night companies or the here and there's or the big hype or the things that die off. And what Josh has built with FinancePro, the legacy that he's already started to put together with billions of dollars of revenue coming through. As you can see, Josh here with a NASCAR. We've had a NASCAR for the last 2 years. That's not cheap to sponsor a NASCAR. This company is set up for success now, moving into the space of the consumer world and the customer world in major multi-billion-dollar entertainment companies. And this is huge for us to be able to, play on the same level as these multi-billion-dollar entertainment companies and make a business around it. And this is the opportunity we're going over tonight with FinancePro, and we are excited to share because it is the global pre-launch. And it is 100% free right now to join FinancePro, to lock in your legacy, to position yourself in a way where you're able to create true residual income, true income that could choose, for you to be able to walk away from your job, to be able to live a life of intention and purpose and legacy, as Eric and I have chosen to do a few years back. And I'll tell you, nothing is more powerful than believing in creating a life by design, not one that is assigned. Because that is the motto that I have, and it is so powerful, guys. Free now through July 4th. You have zero cost entry for FinancePro. If you joined us at the beginning of the call, you also realize you get completely complimentary FinancePro access to our savings platform that has over 1 million discounts, where hundreds of people inside of FinancePro right now are saving thousands of dollars on all types of things, from travel to food, to dining, you name it. The summertime is here, guys, and we're giving this to you for free. We're eating the cost, and instant genealogy access so that you can start to build your business now and position yourself so that when we go live on July 4th, you've already lined up a weekly paycheck. You've already positioned yourself to take advantage of this opportunity to plug into these multi-billion-dollar industries and make your own business out of it and eat a piece of the pie on a residual monthly basis and do it from anywhere in the world if you so choose. That is the power of the Finance Pro ecosystem that we're going over tonight. We've got 4 major verticals coming online, with 2 of them coming online within the next week. The first vertical that I want to talk about, guys, is the streaming. This is what got us all fired up. This is where it all started when it comes to moving to the consumer space, was the streaming. And you have to realize that we are going to be the only licensed streaming platform, 100% legally licensed, no poor quality, no black box nonsense. This is a fully licensed and legal TV app with over 200 channels that will be on all the major app stores, from Apple to Play Store to Roku to PlayStation, you name it. This is going to be huge because it's the only network marketing company in the world where you can earn residual income off of helping people get access to top tier streaming services. We are grand revealing the name of this streaming July 12th out in California, because this year's NASCAR is wrapped in the logo of the streaming platform, not in the Finance Pro logo. So excited for that big reveal on July 11th. That's coming up quick in just 22 days. And shortly after that, on July 18th, 19th, and 20th, down in Atlanta, Georgia, at our Catch the Vision conference, we are going to be revealing the whole demo of the streaming app and the full launch to the planet, and where we can all go out and get customers all excited and jazzed up about getting an amazing product. Guys, TV is not cheap, and it is something that we're able to provide value in and tap into this multi-billion-dollar industry. Hey, I'm curious, is everyone awake out there? How much are you currently paying for TV? And check it out. We're going to have over 200 channels, guys. A lot of the introductory YouTubes, Hulu, and stuff like that, there's only 100 channels. 200 of the top channels that everybody watches. What are you paying for TV? Drop it in the chat. I want to see some numbers. Just making sure everyone's awake. 115, 320. Where's our direct TV? Oh, someone always comes in at direct 20 and they'll direct TV. They're like, oh, it's 320, 340, 145, 85, 180. Guys, TV isn't cheap, especially when you take into consideration adding additional channels. We have at 161, have the only licensed legal 203, the only 306, guys. It's nowhere near these numbers. The only legally licensed TV platform just for $74.95. It's going to be crazy, guys. Over 200 channels. We're going to be able to tap into this market, and we are going to, there's the direct TV guy, and we are going to tap into this market, and we are going to penetrate it like crazy on July 18th and allow people to get access to this Finance Pro streaming, and we are going to blow the market up. We are going to have so many additions. This is just the beginning, too. You have to realize, as we continue to grow, our content will grow, our access will grow, our agreements will grow, and we are going to create something truly amazing, and you get to tap into that. And that is the first core solution coming online for Finance Pro. The second one I want to speak about is the wireless. Now, the streaming is globally, worldwide, but the wireless is just here in the United States for now. However, we are seeking out international options. And if you're international, you can sell to people in the United States. With the wireless, you're going to get the best network plans on the best network, top tier network towers here in the United States, unlimited use, truly a game changer, because this is another multi-billion-dollar industry. How many of us have cell phones? Right? Every person has a cell phone. And to be able to get access to this wireless for just $25 a line, 4 lines for $100, is truly game-changing. To be able to participate in that. Sure, there's some cell phone companies out there that have those types of promotions that go on, but you get to participate and make a business out of it on the best network. The greatest part about all the Finance Pro verticals are that these are things that people are already paying money monthly for. And a lot of times, as we just saw when I asked how much you guys are paying for TV, the price that's being paid is significantly higher than what we have to offer. So you realize how easy of a transaction this is going to be when we take this to customers. You see how desirable of a side hustle it can be to tap into these verticals as a Finance Pro agent. The next up, guys, is the wellness. Let's talk about it. I love the wellness. I'm excited about the wellness. Me, myself, is going to save $200 for my family and I. I've got 3 kids. Healthcare is not cheap in Massachusetts. And look, the thing is for some people, this Pro Wellness Club is going to be all you need for insurance. And for others, this may be an additional add-on. It just depends on where you're at with your health journey, right? So with the Pro Wellness Club, guys, you get so much value packed in here. This is more than enough for me. And I know Josh personally, him and his family haven't had health insurance except for this for the last couple years. And it is on fire with what you get access to: better care, better value. You know, you're going to get access to virtual primary and urgent care, unlimited use with a US doctor that you get to pick and keep. And you can meet with that doctor whenever you want for virtual urgent care and primary care. And for those times you need in-person visits, you get access to over 16,000 locations nationwide for urgent care. This is only available in the United States, but we're looking for international options as well. 6 visits to over 16,000 locations for in-person urgent care, because sometimes you need to go in, right? Get a chest x-ray, broken bone, emergencies happen, right? Free medication, over 1,000 of the top generic prescriptions. $0 access fee on those. These are the top prescriptions that people are taking. Over 68,000 retail pharmacies with free mail-in order nationwide. Guys, that is huge savings in itself for those that are paying $20 for their medication every month, $60 for their medication every month. Quest Labs, over 1,000 labs all across the country, $0 access fee. No crazy lab bill. I know I've gotten a couple of those over the year to see where your blood's at, see where your markers are at, unlimited use. Our care navigation portal helps you optimize your savings inside of the Pro Wellness and to take your wellness to a level where you've optimized your spend. I can't tell you how many times you get surprise bills from medical and you're like, whoa, that's expensive. And you're paying big, co-pays and so on and so forth. With the hospital bill eraser, if you have hospital bills that you've already had or new ones that surface, you can actually almost sometimes eliminate the whole thing, if not significantly reduce existing bills. With the cost of care transparency tool, you get to scope out and see how much the care is going to cost ahead of time so that you know how much that MRI is going to be. And maybe it's cheaper at that hospital than it is at that one, right? And you're going to get so much value just packed into this, guys. You get 24/7, 365-day a year access to telecounseling, where you get US licensed therapists, physicians to be able to talk through mental health, to get your mind right. Because if your mind ain't right, you ain't right. We are dreaming big here, and we are dreaming to become the highest and best of ourselves. And you need your health and wealth, and you get that both with Finance Pro. For $99 for an individual plan or $199 for a family plan. This is next level. Again, guys, you get to build a business and tap into this multi-billion-dollar industry with Finance Pro. Completely free tonight, guys. Completely free to join. It is truly an amazing ecosystem that we've put together here. The last vertical is the Pro Trade Club. Now, the Pro Trade Club is just available for people outside the United States, but I know a lot of you have friends outside the United States and networks outside the United States, and you will be able to bring this to them. Pro Trade Club, guys, is 35 years of combined institutional trading experience. Again, only available outside the US or for accredited investors here in the US. Guys, one of the things I love about our trading is it's not only going to be education and resources, but you'll get access to this 35 years of combined institutional trading experience, our external people that you get access to, where they've got a couple of algorithms that have been running, this one for 2.5 years, that's gained 207% return on their funds with 100% winning months. You can see their third-party audit right here with the FX Blue books. That's a third-party audit that shows the performance of the book. With the Pro Legacy Weapon, This thing's been around for 4 years. It's won 97.96% of months, only had one losing month in 4 years, and has grown by 3,193%. This is also third-party tracked for you to be able to see the history and the track record of this legendary fund that was once available to only institutional size funds, now is available internationally outside the US, as well as for accredited investors here in the US. Past performance obviously doesn't indicate future results. Trading involves risk. You shouldn't afford, risk more than you should afford to lose, but you can see the track record. Disclaimer wise, I think the biggest thing is seeing the track record. So guys, it's only $1,000 minimum entry for, again, our folks outside the US. So I'm not going to spend too much time on that because you're sleeping. But this is the fourth and powerful vertical of just the beginning of what FinancePro is putting forth for an ecosystem. In the future, we may have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 verticals, and they're so powerful because they all plug in together. So with that being said, let's talk about the opportunity behind them tying together, because honestly, it is the side hustle of the century. This is the opportunity to create a true legacy for yourself by tapping into these multi-billion-dollar industries and making a business around it, by providing value that is unheard of and being able to truly capitalize on this, guys, because this is a tough time to live. Expenses are high. And if you can save hundreds of dollars on some of these services, as we just showed you tonight, through you guys telling me how much you're paying versus how much we're charging, you can see the power of this ecosystem that is yet to even be released to customers, but is coming online really soon here. I just want to say there are no guaranteed income results here. May vary. You do have to put in the effort. You do have to build a business. This isn't some set it and forget it. You do have to put, but you will see that with very little effort, as well as team effort, that there is so much potential here with this compensation plan. We're going to turn it over to Mr. Eric Malysa, who is now going to dive deep into what makes this truly special. And can't wait for you guys to check it out, because every time you really start to wrap your head around what this means and what this will turn into, you can see how these aren't just rainbows and butterflies or dreams and wishes, but actual attainable results that you can create rather easily here by tapping into these industries. So go ahead, Eric, man, you're up. Let's talk about this ultimate comp plan.
All right. Yes, Brian. Before we do, though, there was a question that was asked about, will there be add-ons for ESPN for the streaming? Josh loves sports, so you can be sure that there's going to be some kind of sports package. Don't know the details yet, but as things get closer, I'm sure there's going to be more to reveal. So stay tuned.
Yes, Josh loves his entertainment, and he's spared no expense in pulling the strings to get the relationships that he has, especially with his wireless company that is nationwide coverage. And this is going to be a top tier product, guys. It's going to be no joke.
Yes. And this is the ultimate hybrid comp plan. Any one of these streams or these verticals would be amazing of themselves, right? The streaming, the wellness, the pro wireless, the pro trade, but we have them all. The core four, right? Unified in one opportunity and into one single genealogy, creating unmatched synergy and scalability globally. This is powerful, folks. I mean, Josh has really outdid himself. Any one of these could make you 7 figures in a year or even in a month. But you put these all together, and it just, I don't really like to say guarantee, but man, it really ramps up the percentage to succeed and make 6, 7 figures in a month. So yep. So now we're going to go on to talk about how do you get paid. So there are 3 different ways in how we get paid and rewarded. And the first one is momentum bonus. So for every 5 new agents that you enroll across the core 4, you're going to earn $50. Now that can be, you could have one agent that enrolls in 2 of the services, and that's going to count as 2 for you. So remember that we're going to talk of strategy a little bit later, but that is incredible. So now if you're bringing in people that are doing multiple services, that really reduces that down to, 3 people, right? Two, three, yeah, 2, 3 people. But yeah, for every 5 new agents you enroll, it's $50 that you'll earn. And then for customers, every 5 new customers that you refer, it's going to be $25. Now, the next is the Stream on Us bonus, right? This is being rewarded as you hit the different ranks. For the Pro 250 rank, which is your first promotional level, we're going to cover your Netflix. You're going to receive a cash bonus of $17.99, and you'll be able to apply that for your Netflix, or if you want to go buy a burger or whatever you want. Now, the third promotional level is Pro 1000 rank. And that's where we'll cover your Hulu, Disney Plus, ESPN Plus bundle, which is going to be an additional $16.99 per month, which is a paid out cash bonus, and you can apply it however you want. All right. Now, the third one really gets me excited here. This is the Wealth Maker, which is aptly named. This is where you're going to be making that weekly residual part of the team building structure here. You can earn between $250 a month to $1 million a month in this residual income, right? So very powerful, predictable, passive, and powerful weekly play. Now, the first promotional level is Pro 250, and this is where you can just get 3 who get 3, and that's earned $62.50 weekly, and which comes out to be $250 per month, which is awesome because it's a very attainable rank. And if you have people that are hitting that first promotional rank, it really opens their belief that they can do this. And we have the 4 verticals that make it very easy to succeed and hit your first rank and go beyond. So you can see in the diagram here where it says 3 gets 3. You can only bring you can bring more than 3 people personally, but they will take up your first 3 slots. And that's true for everybody. So let's say you have a 4th person, that 4th person is going to go in that row. It has to go down. This is what we call spillover. And this is not something that we necessarily expect, but because of how the structure, the compensation plan, the genealogy is built, it naturally lends itself to spillover. And Brian, you have an awesome story about spillover.
Yeah, guys, I want to challenge before I get into that story every person on this call to see how easy it is to lock in Pro 250 and join the dozens of people that are already doing it right now for free, so that when we go July 4th live, you already are making $250 a month. And your Finance Pro continues to be free. You can sign up for a couple agent programs at that point. And the thing is you're able to, with this pre-launch, position yourself to even go higher, maybe even hit a higher rank. And as Eric said, the spillover is insane. We host these calls every night at 8 p.m. Eastern time, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. And we're here for you guys to show you and to be a space where you can send people to hit this rank rather easily, especially understanding now is the time to just lock in agents. Whereas when customers come online, it's going to just go bonkers. My mom's spillover story that Eric's referring to is the power of this comp plan, because she signed up, and guys, before she could blink her eyeballs, it was like a day later, there was 150 people underneath her from the spillover that happened above her, because of how many people are seeing the vision of what's possible here with this compensation plan. So I challenge all of you to go get your 3 that get 3, because that's so easy. It's not too hard to see that anyone can do this. Just making small talk in your grocery store, walking up and down the streets, we're all paying for these services. And you can create a business and a weekly residual wealth maker, a ATM for yourself with this comp plan, as Eric's about to go over, you're going to see how easy it is to unlock.
Yes. Now we have right here, you can see the different promotional levels, the commissions, the total active pro agents, the leg requirements, and personal requirements. The personal requirements, you only need 3 people to activate the comp plan here, the residual part of the comp plan. And a maximum of 10 personal people. That's it. So that 10 people can open up for your ability to go all the way to Legend 1 million, which is $1 million per month. These are things that people are already doing, would love to save money, would love to make money. It's a win-win. So with the Pro 250 here, you can see the leg requirements of 442. What that is, you have groups. So that's 40%, 40%, and 20%. The group 1 or leg 1, it doesn't really matter, but the distribution matters, the 40%, 40%, 20%. For example, 442, you could have 244, or 424 in any order. It just, you have to make sure that each leg meets the requirement. All right. Now, you can bring in more than 3 people. You can bring in, for example, I'd like you guys to dream big here. VIP 10 is definitely within your sights. That's 1,000 people. That's not 1,000 people you have to bring in. This is we work a system here. So if you bring in 10 people and you teach those 10 people to bring in 10, and then they do 10, now you have 1,000 people on your team, but you've only brought in 10 people. And with the power of this compensation plan, you're making $10,000 a month. Right? We brought in over 40 people, and we have 6,500 people on our team. That's not us bringing. That's how the compensation plan works. That's the power of it. So you're not limited to how many people you want to bring in, or how big you want to grow. You are in complete control of that. Nobody tells you you can only make this much. You are the one who determines your own value. And I hope you guys see that your value is Legend 1 million and beyond. Because when you hit Legend 1 million and beyond, or Legend 1 million, Josh is going to open up the comp plan to even greater rewards.
Yeah, and to kind of highlight that, Eric, I actually have a chart now. It's fun. I haven't even shown you this. But guys, a duplication is going to be so simple here. I challenge us as a company, the 12,000 Finance Pro agents, to realize how powerful duplication truly is. If you were to line up your Pro 250 rank, and you were to get your 10 people that are ready to ride this thing to the moon, and you were to look at 12 weeks, guys, I put together this calculator, and all of those agents just focused on one thing. If all of us as agents in Finance Pro, if we all just focus on one simple thing, guys, bringing one new agent that wants to make this a business opportunity for themselves, find one person in the world that could use a little extra cash. It is not hard to find people interested in this side hustle. And 2 new customers a week when things pop online. Let's say the streaming or the wellness or the wireless. When you go find 2 customers to save money on their entertainment bills and provide value to them. If we all just focused on that and you were at Pro 250, after 12 weeks, guys, you'd have 16,000 people, 8,000 people in these legs. This is kind of what's possible with duplication if that just kept on going and we kept on focusing. So 16,000, 16,000, 8,000. When you look at our comp plan, guys, that's executive 250. That's 12,000, 12,000, 6,000. We had 16,000, 16,000, 8,000. That's $250,000 a month, $62,500 a week. If we all just focused on duplicating, bringing in 1 new person to make a side hustle and 2 new customers a week. And that is the power of duplication, because customers plug into this genealogy. and count as half in all the verticals. And when customers come online, guys, you don't understand the windfall that will happen. And that chart just showcased that.
Yeah, and Janice actually has a question here. She's if just to speak directly, because I don't know, or maybe Brian, you could look at her question and answer it directly. I don't have the ability to, but just to bring that on your radar. It's a support question, but this compensation plan is phenomenal. I mean, we're going to have amazing stories this year of people's success, and no doubt people are going to hit 1 million, Legend 1 million, and we're going to be opening up it to even greater rewards and success. I'm really excited to see.
Absolutely. And we get paid weekly. Weekly commissions, guys. Don't have to wait around a month. This is weekly residual income, just like a job, just like having a paycheck. And you can see how you can build a true valuable business. The sky is the limit. Lock in your positions now. We have people that are hitting Pro 250, Pro 2000 the second we turn on July 4th. All you got to do is get people to these calls and see the vision that we're painting for you this evening to make that a reality and turn on and lock on come July 4th.
And before we move on, Brian, we're getting some questions here.
I talked to Janice directly.
Well, yeah, there's another one from Eileen.
All right, what do we got?
In the question, yeah, in the questions. If you just need 3 top people and your 4th person you have to put under somebody else, how is my 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th? Are they my direct if they're placing them under others? That's the thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be your directs, right? But it can flow that way. If you have 12 people, they have to go somewhere. So if you're just starting out, of course you're going to build for that Pro 250. And that would
the numbers are indirects and directs. This is a team building effort. You don't have to go out and get all these people yourself. You can only ever place 3 people directly below you. The rest of it does create spillover. So when big network marketers come in and they have 100,000 people that follow them, which we have some big hitters coming in like that, they can only place 3 people below them and the other 99,000 people have to go somewhere. And what great place to be than in the pre-launch right here, right now, where you guys are at.
Awesome. I see the excitement in the chat. I love when people see the vision. They get it just right, catch the vision and get on fire.
Yeah, when you catch that vision, it's hard to not see and just dream big, guys. This is something that is truly a legacy play. And it has taken me and Eric to come out of retirement in network marketing and aligning with Josh to be here and now. And we are so excited to see the impact that this is going to make on people's lives.
Yep. Oh, we want to make sure, did we cover the active subscription? I don't know if we covered that just to.
Yeah, so you must have an active subscription in one of our agency programs. Again, coming online this week is the trading for international folks. Next week, early next week, the wellness, where you can activate your live subscription ahead of time and start selling and plugging it into the compensation plan if you're fired up and ready before July 4th. And then in July, we've got the wireless coming online as well as the streaming. So you will have to be an active agent, which ranges from $99 a month to $124.99 a month. But again, if you lock in the Pro 250 position, you're already covered on your monthly expense as an agent because you're making $250 a month. So you can position yourself so that you're never, ever paying for anything. And you get access to the service, guys. You get to actually save on these bills yourselves. I know me personally, I'm going to save over $400 a month by plugging into wireless, wellness, and streaming for my household. So talk about promotion.
Yes, that is enough. This is the other way, right? This is the promotional level bonuses. So we reward you for hitting that promotional level. And for the first time that you hit it, you're going to get paid out that bonus for that level. So Pro 250, that's 6,250. Now you can earn these bonuses at from Pro 250 all the way up to VIP 10. you don't have to maintain the rank. As soon as you hit it, a month later, you're paid out the bonus, right? To VIP 20, you just have to maintain the rank for 60 days, and then you're going to make $5,000. Like it starts to get really nice. I mean, even 62.50, that's a pretty good steak dinner. You know, as I talk about meat a lot, right? I'm a
Yeah. Carnivore diet.
carnivore.
You guys get full week paid vacation every time you get a promotion because we are celebrating by giving you another way to get paid with Finance Pro. This is awesome, guys. You literally get a whole week's pay extra every time you hit one of these bonuses all the way through VIP 20. And then after that, it's not about it doesn't amount about as much as a whole week's pay, but these are still pretty nice bonuses, 10,000 through 150,000 at Legendary 1 million. I see all the excitement in the chat. People are like, I'm going to retire. I had 25 this morning. Now I had 30. Guys, this is going, whether you like it or not, whether you're here for the ride or you're just here watching and waiting and seeing what's going to happen. But I highly, highly suggest you capitalize on this free period because when we come out of Atlanta and all of us crazy people get together and start firing up that house, this is going to take off to the moon, especially after our NASCAR race and our big reveal for our streaming platform. You can definitely create a legacy here. And this is a powerful, powerful comp plan. To dive deeper, guys, Josh has taken it one step further with the vision. He doesn't have an exit plan. I think Eric mentioned that earlier. This is his legacy. This is what he's building for him and his family, and we all get to partake in that with the generational wealth maker to extend our legacy beyond our Finance Pro agency business and all the hard work that we get to put in. What we have built in is that once you've reached the rank of Pro 1000, that is $1,000 a month. And once you've built your business, you can choose the heir to that business, whether it's your son, your daughter, your grandkids, your cat, your dog. You can leave your generational wealth behind for your family. God forbid something should happen to you. So it doesn't stop with you. The legacy doesn't stop with you. It continues on because there will be people. I've marked my words, and there'll be dozens of people making millions of dollars a month, making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. And you're going to want to, God forbid something were to happen. A lot of times in a network marketing, well, that's the end. That person had a great life. No, you get to pass this legacy on. And think about it, guys. Customers are plugged into the matrix. So they're just sitting there on auto pay, paying their cell phone bill, paying their streaming bill. They're not thinking about it, but that's plugged into your genealogy, paying weekly residuals to you and your family for generations to come. And that is the power of the Finance Pro ecosystem. And there are 4 verticals now, but wait till there's 10 verticals. And you can truly see the power of what we're building here and the vision for building a executive company that is going to create a big splash in the market. So before we get going, I see some questions popping through. Keep popping them in. We're going to answer those in 1 second. If you have any questions, pop them in the chat. We're very interactive. We're fired up. We're here for you. We believe in this so heavily. Pop those questions in. And before we do, I want to invite you down to Atlanta, Georgia with us on July 18th, 19th, and 20th. Never has there ever been a conference that is so affordable to come celebrate with us. And Josh does it big. We just released a teaser video with the aquarium and the Wealth Maker Gala and all the fun things that we're going to have down in Atlanta, Georgia. Come hang out with us. Just 30 days away, guys. You can get your tickets at catchthevision2025.com or log into your back office and click on the banner. And it's only $99 for a ticket. This is very accessible. If you want a VIP experience where we feed you twice, private visionary lunch Q&A with Josh on Saturday afternoon, and a ticket to our Wealth Makers Gala with a dinner and this really amazing meal plan that we've got lined up for only $199, guys, you get access to that VIP experience. You even get a special Pro Elite badge and lanyard. And these prices are early bird, so they're going to be going up very soon. You're going to want to lock them in. Come hang out with us in our Finance Pro family. We're so excited to see y'all, guys, all you down there. It's going to be great. And just once you do, get into your back office, guys, get back to the person that invited you to the call for that link You'll have instant access here to your own genealogy links, your own links to send out to people, as well as your dashboard, your access to the Pro Savings Club, where you get access to 1 million discounts, guys. So much in here. It's summertime. Universal Studios, Disney, car insurance, Dick's Sporting Goods up to 50% off. You know, you name it. There's big brands in here. We have members saving thousands. Might as well take advantage of it. Whenever I'm ready to buy something, whether or go out to eat or anything these days, I'm just looking in here, and oftentimes we're saving 100% free. It's yours through July 4th. Go check that out. Go grab it. Also in your back office, check out all your resources, your marketing under the Pro Resource Center. This here presentation we went over tonight, as well as promotional flyers, things in the streaming and the trading, and all the things you can need to build out a business and have tools to equip you for your Facebooks and your social medias. Print them out in your local clubs and hang them on the corkboard, whatever you want. Add your QR code. You're equipped to set up a business, and you're set up for success. And there's more and more tools being added every single day as this builds out, and we're ready to rock. So before we wrap up, let's rock in the chat. I love all the excitement. Let's look at these questions. Let's see what we got to answer, and then we'll wrap up. All right. Who invented liquid soap and why? That's my favorite question right there. Okay. That's great. All right. Lots of support. We really, really appreciate it. Oh, looks like my mom's boyfriend said my mom saved 30% on shoes. That's an absolute fact. She did. Guys, the savings are great. Take advantage of them. These aren't hype. These are real. What else we got in Q&A? We answered all those ones in there. Wow. I think we're pretty good. Will there be a new promotional video coming out so we can send it to someone to get them interest for the live broadcast? Yeah, that's a great question. We're going to get these live recordings to you guys, the ones me and Eric have been doing, as well as some other ones for you guys to be able to distribute for those that can't make the actual live calls. Get back to the chats that we've got, the Telegram chats. We'll post them up in there for you guys to review and really equip you guys with tools so that people can see the whole overview. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Any other questions, guys? I'm going to last call for questions. Any word on the internet? Ooh, internet. The internet in terms of the phone plan. I think we still are waiting on release for that. We'll probably hear something this upcoming week on some more details for the wireless. All right. Going once. Going twice, and let's go into the final word, guys. This is one team, one plan, and one legacy across 4 industries that are multi-billion-dollar industries that we now get to participate in. We have one unified plan with infinite potential. This isn't just a business. It's truly a leadership legacy play that is going to make so much impact in so many people's lives. Welcome to Finance Pro. We're hoping you're coming with us because the revolution isn't on its way. You're literally staring straight at it right here, right now. You can lock in your legacy, get back to the person that invited you to this call, and take action and charge in building a life that you desire. We are so excited to see you guys again. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, financeprolive.com, as well as 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It's me, Eric, the other leaders. Let's get fired up, guys. See you guys all down in Atlanta. Much love, and have a great rest of your Friday night. Take care.